We are in the plane on our way to Dublin.
Shameless plug. Bonjour. We are in Geneva and we have been traveling around the city just a little bit. We're going into Bible talk right now of the Geneva campus students, about 8 or so of them. We're really excited to meet them, and Noah's arriving later tonight, and we are stoked to be here. So, yeah. Good morning. We're here in Geneva. We're getting breakfast with Galina before we go off to our first meeting of the day. But Galina's going to share some of what GOODDler is for us right now.
Hello everyone. GOODDler is a technology that allows non-profit organizations, civil organizations, governments, international NGOs to create wish lists utilizing local retailers. So what we do is we digitize inventory of local retailers everywhere around the world. It allows NGOs to connect to global communities and global communities to contribute in a meaningful way.
The Compact is a group of about 50 organizations that have committed to 5 different principles to empower and engage youth in humanitarian efforts.
My involvement with the Compact included facilitating different discussions, as well as the main one being working with a task force that helps engage youth in different projects and get more youth involvement.
There's about 1.8 billion young people in the world. We see over and over again that they are way too overrepresented in disasters and in crises and displacement around the world.
One thing that really stood out to me is that there is a huge need for youth involvement, and a lot of the problems that they're addressing, Hope really felt like the answer for it. It was great being able to be there as interns representing both GOODDler, GSI, and NYAC, because we were really able to push Hope worldwide and push what we already have in place.
Coming away from this conference, I'm really thinking about how organizations work at all different levels and how they work with other organizations at different levels.
I think what I took away from the conference specifically was the partnership, the networking that I got to get with so many different actors in humanitarian efforts around the world. It was incredible to see the ideas that they have behind the platforms that they're proposing. Really inspired me in my own work, and we were talking about changing the world. We were talking about global participation in empowering youth.
I think about the diversity of organizations and the diversity of the work that was represented here at this Compact, and I wouldn't have necessarily thought that they could all come together, and that by involving a variety of actors that we can meet more needs more effectively and more efficiently.
During this conference, I learned that people want to hear what the youth have to say, and we need to be bold enough and confident enough ultimately in God and then in what God has given us and the experiences He's given us to be able to share that.
I want to thank you, GSI team and NYAC team, because you did wonderful job. The compliment that I got at the end of the meeting, how wonderful the youth was who came with me. And they said, whatever selection process you have, it really works. And whatever you do, continue to do that. And of course, I took the compliment, but the compliment is really not for me, but for your organization.
Thanks, Hope Worldwide!